Hey guys, I'm going to do a review of the equipment that I bought so I could start making YouTube video. And I've gone 100% DJI. I've got a drone, I've got a little go anywhere, go underwater camera, and I've got this magic microphone as well, which is supposed to give me great sound quality. And just to warn you, I'm not happy. This is not going to be a wow, wonderful gear review. So let's get into it. My name is Chris and this is the Gnomecast. Okay, are we rolling? We're rolling. Okay, I'm recording this on my phone because my phone's dead easy to use. It's got a good camera, it's reliable. To be honest, I really think that's pretty much all I need. But I did go out and spend money just so that I can take those other extra few shots. And let's talk about what I bought, starting with this little puppy, DJI Neo. Cheap starter drone. It's the first one I've ever owned. And actually, I kind of like it. I've painted it green and orange just so that when it's in flight, I know which way it's pointing. I know where it's going. I think it would be good if they'd actually done something like that for me from the offset. Now, to be honest, you don't actually need to control it using anything. You can just press this little button on the top, and that tells it then that it's got to do the zoom and zoom in shot, or it's got to do the up and down shot, or it's got to fly in a circle around you, or it's got to just stand there kind of watching you as you move around. So that's actually pretty good just for basic drone shots. That's really all you need. You can then control it to do the same things from your phone using the app, which is actually not a bad app. It's pretty intuitive. It's got all this marketing shit on it though. You install it and you open it up and it starts playing videos and whoa, look how great the shots are and stuff. I don't give a fuck, guys. I'm not interested in your marketing. I don't want to join your community. Don't want any of that. I just want to fly my drone. Having said that, once you get through all the garbage, the phone does make it quite easy to control the drone. You can just use your phone screen to control it if you really want to. It's a little bit difficult. You get much better control using this puppy that I spent quite a lot of money on. This is a universal controller, so you can use it with other drones if I upgrade in the future. So that's a good thing. Your phone goes in the top, lift the thing up, put your phone in there, and there you go. There's your screen and there's what you're using to control your drone. The problem is that this puppy here presses down on the off button on my phone. So I have to put the phone right over to one side and I'm always afraid that it's going to fall out and break. That's a little bit annoying. That's bad design. Why doesn't this have like corner grips for your phone or something? So there we go, a little gripe, not a big thing. Other than that, this is really cool. It has its own battery, big internal battery, a physical connection to my phone, and that means that when I plug the phone in, this thing is then charging the battery on the phone, which is good because my phone's pretty old and the battery's starting to run out. So that's the DJI Neo. Quite happy with this. Not a bad investment. Hiya, editing Chris here. Tearing my hair out now because I found another problem. I've just imported some drone footage that was pretty good and I wanted to include it in this video that I'm making into the timeline here, and I can't do it, and it's taken me hours and hours of research to figure out that the modern technology, the drones and I think the camera too, they compress the file to make it really small, and that means it's too compressed for the editing software to work with. So now I have to go and install some other software, I think it's free, and that will unpack my compressed file and turn it into a bigger video file that the editing software can work with. So there are reasons for this. It's not really a valid complaint that it happens, but I fucking wish somebody had told me about this, or at least put it onto the packaging when I received the bloody thing so I would know what was going on. Right, let's talk about the camera. This is the DJI Action 4, which is last year's model, or it was last year's model when I bought this 6 or 7 months ago. So there might be there is a newer model. There might be an even newer model available now. Now, first thing, it's one of those go anywhere cameras. I bought it specifically because I spend a lot of time in the water. I want to be able to film myself snorkeling, swimming, etc. So that was really the first consideration. Is it waterproof? So far, no complaints about that. And it has this solid thing built around it, which I actually cannot remove right now. I don't know how that works, but there's no need to. You can still access the ports and so on at the side. Couple of complaints. First thing, when I bought it, it didn't come with an SD card, so I took one out of another device, I put it in, and I got a message on the screen telling me that the SD card was too slow and it might stop recording. So I was really annoyed. I went out, I bought another brand new SD card. I assume it's the latest technology. I don't know how these things work. There's no information anywhere in the packaging with the device about what it needed. The next one has the same message. SD card too slow. May stop recording. Fuck it. I've used it and nothing's happened. It's been absolutely fine. So maybe it's just some glitch with the software. Second thing, where is it? It has this little clip that goes on this thing that I've got here. It's magnetized, so if it's the wrong way around, it doesn't work. You put it this way, it all just clips together. That's fantastic. And it sits on the thing, and the thing goes onto any tripod or whatever you're using. The thing is, then it's all screwed together and you can't remove this. So I thought, you know, I'll get some more. So I went out and I bought a whole packet of these on Amazon for about £4. I mean, really, really cheap. It's a pity that they weren't just, you know, supplied with the thing for what it costs. But other than that, yeah, not really a problem. The big problem, however, was the app that comes with it. Now, I talked about the app that comes with the drone. That's pretty good, pretty reliable. The app that comes with the camera, I mean, I installed it and I looked at it and I just sat there in perplexity thinking, well, what do I actually do now? It's just screens moving, advertisements for something, and I'm not interested in buying more stuff. I'm not interested in promotional material. I'm not interested in what other people have made. I just don't know why you're showing me all this shit. Just tell me what the app does and how to use it to make my life better. So eventually I figured out that somehow, if you fiddle around with the settings, you can connect the camera to your phone, and then you can look on the screen of the phone and you can see whatever the camera happens to be looking at. And, you know, that's useful. Quite handy actually when I was repairing my van, because I could kind of sit and hold the phone in one hand and put the camera down to look at the engine and see what was going on with the other hand. So that was really quite useful. Except for that, no, the app kind of pointless. I don't really know what to do with it. So a bit of a disappointment there. But otherwise, yeah, this is okay. I think I'll continue using it. The other thing, I've not really used it much. The thing I have noticed is that it seems to have like a fishbowl effect quite often, especially when I'm close up. So it's obviously only going to be useful in specific use cases. It's not going to be a good general camera. So we will keep working and see how we get on with this. Hey, this video is sponsored by me. I don't use Ground News, BetterHelp, Delete Me, Surfshark VPN, Athletic Greens, Fantastic Titles, any of this stuff that normally sponsors YouTube videos like this. I live a very minimalist, international lifestyle. I'm a nomad and I just don't need these kinds of services. So in this series of videos that we're making, I'm going to be talking about what I do instead of those services, how I get visas, how I make money when I'm traveling, how I made online dating work for me, how I repair my van, or just anything and everything related to unfucking your life, getting out into the world and living an interesting, adventurous, free, non-consumerist lifestyle. So if that's going to be interesting to you, then you know what to do. You've got to press that like button, You got to subscribe, got to get down in the comments there and leave me something to respond to, and don't forget to put a ding on it as well. Okay, so we've done the drone and we've done the camera. The only thing left to talk about is the magic microphone. Now, I forgot to mention the drone actually has this really high-pitched noise, so you can't record your own voice while you're using the drone. You do have to use some kind of a microphone. Now this thing, the DJI Mic Mini, I think it's called, seems like the ideal solution. It's this tiny little radio mic with Bluetooth connectivity. It has a magnet that goes inside your clothing. You put that one there and that just holds it in place. The little wind noise reducing thing, fantastic. It's got this little stand that it stands in, all magnetic, it all sticks together. This is supposed to keep it fully charged. It's got a 200 years battery, I don't know. It's supposed to be great. The problem is I haven't yet managed to record any audio with it. So I tried connecting it to my phone, first of all. Bluetooth connectivity, you press the little button here on the side and the LED starts to flash green and blue. That means it's trying to pair. Fantastic. It'll pair with my phone. The phone recognizes it. It all looks so cool and easy. And then it just doesn't record your voice. There's just nothing happening. I went and looked on the DJI website. I've searched other forums, people complaining about technology, and it appears this needs to work with a receiver that you buy from DJI, and then that plugs into your phone with a cable, which means you've got this extra thing hanging on the side of your kit while you're trying to use it. And that's not an effective solution to me. If the thing can pair with Bluetooth, it should talk to all your apps with Bluetooth. So I tried it with the DJI Neo app. That's the app that comes with the camera. I thought, well, I'll just record video with the camera and my voice with this microphone, and it'll be on my phone, or I don't know where it'll be, but let's try and get things talking to each other. And I discovered that this doesn't actually work with the Neo app supplied by DJI if you're using an Android phone. And there's a statement to this effect on the website, just in the small print at the bottom. No, you need to be using an iPhone. And all the rest of us, well, we can all just go fuck ourselves. So really not impressed with that. I did try connecting it to the phone, to the camera. I think I might have succeeded, or I thought I might have succeeded, but no. Basically, so this, complete waste of money. I mean, if I had taken the money on this and spent it on alcohol, spent the time that I wasted trying to make this work properly, and took sleep deprivation, and then taken all the adrenaline and the anger and rage and frustration that this generated, and piled all together into one mixture, I will still feel better than I do right now with this fucking microphone. I'm furious. This is complete garbage, waste of time, and it sours my opinion of all things DJI. Combine it with the shitty app that comes with this, and you just feel like these guys are not thinking about user experience or how the user intends to use the products. They're just worried about what else can we sell you. Let's see what else we can make you buy from us. So that's it. No more DJI. Screw them.